Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Y'all already know, it's your girl Mina, back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to achieve a brand new method that I just learned, and that is the double melt. If you want to learn how to achieve this flawless melt, keep watching. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Mwah.
Best friend, be myself and that's all I got in the end. That's what I found out, and it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on, I'm gonna be my own best friend. Got me, myself, and I know that I will never be myself.
Okay, so today we are sponsored by Myfirstwig. What I really love about Myfirstwig's hair is that it's really for the lazy baddies. They truly do make quality wigs for beginners and lazy baddies because their wigs come with no work needed. Like, you really could just slap this wig on your head as is, as it comes, and it's gonna look good. And I love that. Their wigs come pre-bleached, pre-plucked. They give you lace that is super easy to melt. Everything is just easy. That's what being a baddie is all about. It's supposed to be effortless, okay? I woke up like this. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe she's Maybelline. Maybe it's my first wig. The wig is clearly in here. This is a super cute bag. I've actually never gotten a baby pink satin wig bag, so I'm keeping this. Thank you. This is literally my favorite color. But they also include some goodies. First things first is this little bag, which I like because this is great for travel. This is great if you want to just like include some like wig necessities. So they gave me a really nice rat tail comb. Has your standard metal end. They also gave me some really quality clips. These are good for holding the hair in place. These are non-slip. And last but not least, they included a really nice lace melt wig band. All right, so let's open up the wig. Oh my goodness, look at this color. This is gorgeous. I've been wanting a black wig with chocolate brown highlights for a while. And for some reason, they're kind of hard to find. Typically, like when you see a black highlight wig, it has like 613 or T27. But I think like the chocolate brown highlights are just so subtle. They're not like yelling in your face like, boom, you have highlights, you know, like it's just there. It's just casual, like, and I like that. Off rip, first thing I immediately noticed was how thin this lace is. It's not HD lace because the ends aren't frayed, but it is not transparent lace because it's not thick. This is invisible lace. So invisible lace is usually very thin. Even though it's not HD, you can see that it's still pretty sheer. And that's before I tinted or anything. So I think we're starting off in a good spot. It is 20 inches and the original hair texture is Yaki, but I actually switched to a silky hair texture just because that's not the vibe that I wanted. It is Malaysian hair, a 13x6 frontal, and we ordered a small cap size. Another feature that I like of Myfirstwig's website is you can order extra customization. So I ordered an extra deep bleached, an extra deep plucked hairline. So I want to put it on just so I can show you how nicely plucked it is, and then we'll take it back off and tint. Okay, so this is how the scalp comes. I would say this is pretty good pre-plucking because most people, like if you're a beginner, you're not going to want to have to pluck your lace. And you could install this wig like this. Like if this is enough for you, this definitely would still look good. Okay, so first things first, I cut the clips off of both sides and I kept the one at the back just for extra reinforcement. But these clips on the sides, I just find them to be very uncomfortable. So I went ahead and took those out. I grabbed some foundation, a brush, and a beauty blender, and I'm going to tint my lace. I like to put the foundation on my hand. That way I never get too much on the actual lace itself because you don't want to bog down the lace with extra product. And then I'm just going to get a little bit on my actual beauty blender, and I'm going to start putting it directly on the lace. I like to start from the back first because you can put the most product back here without messing up the lace in the front, and then work my way to the front. I like using a beauty blender because it kind of makes the tint really gentle, kind of airbrushed instead of like very heavy. I like to really make sure I get that part, get at that hairline. Most important thing about this is you really want to make sure whatever you're using is like an actual foundation shade match for your skin, or else it's not going to look natural. Really focusing on that hairline now, around those ears, kind of just beating it like you'd beat your face. Now, this is a bit of a better match to my actual skin tone. Part looks good, we're ready to go. So first things first, we're going to want to install our wig cap. Told you I'm giving y'all a full install process. I don't even like doing wig caps no more, and I'm doing it for y'all. So we're just gonna cut a little hole around our ear, put our ear through. You want to make sure that hole isn't too big because you want to ensure that the wig cap can lay flush against your ear so the glue can melt it into your skin. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Pull our ear through. Now we're going to get some spray adhesive and just spray that across the front of the wig cap. I'm using a pretty good amount just because I need this wig cap to be snatched, okay? Maybe we should grab a blow dryer, you know, I don't know. And we're gonna start drying. So once you're certain that your wig cap is dry, you can go ahead and move on to cutting it. Just going to make a single cut in the middle and then a cut under the ear. And instead of lifting and pulling, we're just going to hold it back and cut along the wig cap just to make sure we don't cut our skin. Like so. And we can clean that up when we're done. Same thing on this side. All right, once you've kind of cleaned up your wig cap, it should look a little bit like this. With the back of it, I usually just cut it in half and then tie the two pieces together, a little knot, and then I cut the excess off. So now we have a fitted wig cap. Next thing we're gonna wanna do is tint our wig cap. We're gonna bring back out our foundation. Again, I'm putting it on the back of my hand. I'm gonna get some on the brush and just start going in. And if you get any on your skin, it's okay, you can just clean it up later. Main concern here is just tinting this cap. I'm pretty satisfied with that tint. I'm gonna clean up the foundation that got onto my skin, and then I'll be right back with y'all. We have cleaned up the foundation on our skin, and now our cap is nicely tinted. And if you now look like a cute little alien, you did it right. So now we're on to my favorite part, which is putting the wig on. The wig comes with adjustable straps back here. I'm going to put this on the smallest hook. I also adjusted the piano key wig straps back here and put them on the smallest loop as well. And I like my wigs to fit snug. Like, I like them to feel secure. I don't want it to feel like if I roll my windows down, it's gonna fly off. Like, be for real. Ooh, that is nice and fitted. Love that. Oh, that feels great. So just looking at this pre-plucked hairline again, I don't know, I think this looks pretty nice, right? It looks even better now that I have my tinted wig cap on and I've tinted the lace. I'm a fan. It's already looking so good. So you just really want to make sure the middle part is where you want it and it's like centered on your head. And now I'm just going to pin the hair back so I can cut my ear pieces. So I'm just going to lift this up and trace down and just go ahead and cut around my ear. One is done and we are good. Now we gotta do the second and we are good. I'm gonna bring out a Velcro wig band just because I need this to be like kind of tight, right? So I'm gonna put this wig band right on top of the hair. And you're going to see why. This is for two things: to keep the hair away from the lace as I'm applying the glue, and so I can fold this back and the wig will stay in place when I'm ready to replace it. So as you can see, the wig is exactly where I had it before because the wig band is holding it in place. I'm just gonna roll this back, and now that my wig is held and secure, I'm going to get to gluing. I'm going to use a mix of two types of glue. So I'm gonna use a little bit of a traditional glue, and I'm gonna use a little bit of a spray adhesive hold. The reason why I'm just using a little bit of this is because I don't wanna keep it on for that long, but I do want it to be secure because it's starting to get a little hot outside. It's averaging like 85 every day right now. So I want this to stay and still be nice and secure by tomorrow. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of glue and I'm just gonna put on a very thin layer. So that is already starting to dry clear, which is great. It's already a little bit tacky. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to put a little bit of spray adhesive on top of it. Right now, I'm only putting it on the places where that first layer of glue is already nice and tacky. And I'm applying more spray adhesive than I did glue. I'm just gonna get a little bit of air on this. We are ready to put the wig on. We are going to grab our lace, make sure there's no hair stuck in there, and we are going to apply our wig in sections. First, we're going to secure the middle, then we're going to secure this side. I'm going to bring out a comb and start pressing the lace into the glue. And then we are going to do the next side and do the same thing. I like to comb the hair away from the glue just to make sure that doesn't get stuck, but then the comb bristles are also helping to push the lace into my skin. Yeah, I can already feel that getting pretty stuck. I'm gonna slide this wig band off, and I'm going to keep repeating this process until I am pretty certain that all of the areas are pressed in. I'm gonna get out my wig band. I like to stretch it out as much as I can just to make sure it doesn't move as it's melting my lace. Just gonna pull it pretty tight, and we are going to tie it. Cute little bow. So while we are waiting for our lace to dry, I'm going to start hot combing the hair and getting it prepped for styling. Now that our wig is on flat, I'm going to put my hair back up so we can take off this wig band and cut our lace. I want to have a tight hold on that wig band. Since we tied it so tight, you don't want it to like snap back and just fly off your head, because you want to be able to take this off nice and slow. All right. Yeah. Yep. Ate that. So now I'm going to bring out a hard bristle teasing brush, and I'm just going to brush the hair back, free up any hairs that got stuck in the glue just a little bit. We like that snatched look, but we don't want the hairs to be crooked. So yeah, I'd say so far so good. All right, so now we're ready to cut our lace. I'm gonna bring out an eyebrow razor. I used to be a scissors person just because an eyebrow razor always seemed a little bit harder to use, but I've slowly transformed into an eyebrow razor girly for cutting my lace just because it gives a more natural jagged cut. Scissors will just really give you a straight line. It's easier to see that line of demarcation across the lace. An eyebrow razor gives like a more natural hairline type of look. I'm going to cut the lace in half. We're going to make sure where we want to cut our lace is freed. And then we're just going to take our razor and start cutting at the lace. One piece off. Now we're going to work on this side. Second piece done. Okay, so next I'm just going to take a little bit of lace melt adhesive, spray it on the end of a rat tail comb, and just use that to glue down any pieces of the lace that we missed. I like to also hold the metal end of the comb in place just to kind of melt that glue into the lace. Once I'm done with that, you can see that the lace is already pretty nicely melted to start off. So for our first melt, we're going to go in with Spritz hairspray. I'm going to put just a little bit on the top of a cap and then get a little bit on my fingers and just pat it into the lace. I'm going to put my blow dryer on cool and just run a little bit of air along my hairline. I'm going to grab my wig band and put that right back on. And now we wait. All right, so as you can see, it is definitely more melted, but we still have a tiny line of demarcation. So now it is time for our double melt. So to achieve this, I'm going to use the same Mega Hold Spritz hairspray. We're going to spray a bit more on our cap, put a little bit on our finger, and press it into the lace. Definitely focusing on the parts of the lace that you're still not satisfied with. And then I'm going to get some mousse straight on my finger, and we're going to work that into the lace as well. What I feel like is this spritz melts the lace into the skin, and then the mousse helps just to soften the harshness of the lace left behind, which I really, really like. And we're going to melt again for the last time. And as you can see now, there is no more white line of demarcation. At this point, I would consider this a full melt. I don't know, y'all, that double melt method, I like it. I'm gonna take my hair down. Just looking at the melts, I am satisfied with this. And we're secure. One great thing about that holding spritz and that holding mousse is that that adds like extra security for your lace. Like, this lace is not going anywhere. I'm going to add some layers to give this hair some volume. Okay, now I feel like the hair just has a little bit more layer to it. It's not just one length. All right, so now that I have my layers, I am going to go ahead and finish up. So I'm gonna grab my wax stick, wax back the hair. We're gonna brush through the hair just to make sure it is tangle free. Look how just luscious this hair is, super soft. now that the hair is straight, I'm just going to brush through it again, and that's about it. I am going to go out to dinner with my sister because, yeah, my hair's already done. I might as well, you know? So I'm gonna do my makeup and I'll be right back with y'all. Then we can finish up the video. I am back, y'all. Makeup is done. We are beat to the gods, honey. The ancestors are proud. In love with the hair, in love with the color. Yeah, everything just really came together. What's the square root of 64? 8. 10 minus 2. 8. 9 minus 1. 8. No crumbs. Not a single crumb was left on the plate. I love the quality of the hair. I love the quality of the lace. Let me just get up close so y'all can see what I'm talking about. No, you can't. You can't see what I'm talking about because you can't see that lace. You can't. Lie again. Yeah, I'm excited to go out and be cute. You know, I just really love everything about this look. I'm actually so happy that I decided to keep it straight and do no baby hairs because it's just really giving. Yeah, shout out to Myfirstwig for sending me this hair. I'm going to get y'all the details right now, so worry not, you do not have to wait. Okay, so again, this is called the Touchedbyaye Highlight Brown Glueless Invisible Lace Front Wig. Specifications of this wig would be Malaysian hair, 13x6 lace front, small cap size, 22 inches with an extra deep plucked hairline and an extra deep bleached hairline. Okay, the price is definitely worth it. You get what you pay for. This is quality, genuine, 100% human hair. It is so silky, so soft, takes heat so well. This lace is beautiful. I wouldn't consider it HD, but I would definitely consider it better than transparent. So invisible. It melts really well. It takes color really well. I love the hair color. I love the way the cap fits. I think everything about how the wig comes, pre-bleached, pre-plucked, just makes it super easy for beginners to do their own baddie install at home. And that's what it's all about, ease. Because being a baddie is supposed to be effortless. It should cost $1 billion to look this good, but she make it look easy because she got it. That's my technique. So yeah, that's about it. I hope y'all enjoyed the new double melt process that I personally just learned. I hope it was helpful for you. I hope the entire video was helpful for you. I hope you enjoyed watching. And I know you did if you're still here. So since you are, go ahead and leave me a like on this video. Leave me some comments, questions, compliments, concerns, all of the above. Would love to read it, would love to answer. All of the details for this hair will be in the bio, as well as all of the products that I used to achieve this look. So yeah, that's about all I got for y'all. I'm about to go eat. I'm hungry, okay? This look eats, now I gotta eat. Come on now, be serious. Thank y'all so much for watching. As always, it's your girl, Mina. Y'all have a good day.
That from now on, I'm gonna be my own best friend. Got me, myself. I know that I will never be my